Surah 17, Part 2. And we have explained in this Quran that you may remember, and it does not increase them except in aversion. Say, had there been gods with him as they say, then they would have sought a way to the possessor of the throne. Praise be to him and exalted above what they say in big exaltedness. The seven skies and the earth give praise to him, and those in them. And there is nothing but glorifies with his praise, but does not comprehend their glorification. He was clement, forgiving. And when you read the Quran, we put between you and those who do not believe in the hereafter a concealed screen. And we have put covers over their hearts, lest they comprehend it, and in their ears is deafness. And when you have mentioned your Lord in the Quran alone, they have turned on their backsides in aversion. We are a knower of what they listen with when they listen to you, and when they are in confidential talk, when the wrongdoers say, you follow nothing but a bewitched man. Look how they have coined the similitudes for you, but they have strayed, so cannot away. And they have said, when we were bones and remains, are we raised a new creation? Say, be stones or iron, or a creation of what is big in your chests. Then they will say, who returns us? Say, the one who split you the first time. Then they will shake their heads at you and say, when is it? Say, perhaps it will be near. On a day he calls you, and you respond with his praise, and think you have not remained but a short while. And say to my slaves who say that which is better, the devil incites to evil among them. The devil was an obvious enemy to man. Your Lord is a knower of you. If he wills, he will have mercy on you, or if he wills, torture you. And we did not send you as an agent over them. And your Lord knows what is in the skies and the earth. And we have preferred some of the prophets to others. And we gave Dawood a Zabur. Say, invoke those whom you have claimed instead of him. Then they do not possess the removing of harm from you, nor conversion. Those whom they invoke seek the means to their Lord, which of them is nearest, and they hope for his mercy and fear his torture. Your Lord's torture was abhorrent, and there is no village but we are going to destroy it before the day of resurrection, or torture it with severe torture. That was Mastor in the book, and nothing prevented us from sending with the signs except that the first ones called them a lie, and we gave Thamud the cow-camel as a visible sign, but they wronged her. And we do not send the signs except as intimidation. And when we said to you, your Lord has encompassed people, and we did not make the dream which we showed you, but fitna for people, and the cursed tree in the Quran. And we frighten them, but it does not increase them except in big oppression. And when we said to the angels, do sujood to Adam, they did sujood, except Iblis. He said, am I to do sujood to one you have created as clay? He said, have you seen this, whom you have honoured above me? If you postpone me to the day of resurrection, I will destroy his offspring, except a few. He said, go, and he who has followed you among them, Jahannam is your recompense, a considerable recompense. And arouse whom you can among them with your voice, and be noisy against them with your cavalry and your infantry, and join them in mothers and children, and promise them. And the devil does not promise them, but delusion. My slaves, you have no authority over them, and your Lord was sufficient as an agent. Your Lord is the one who drives for you the ship on the sea, that you may seek of his favour. He was merciful to you. And when harm has touched you in the sea, he whom you invoke has strayed, except him. But when he has saved you to the land, you have turned away, and man was an ingrate. So have you felt secure that he would sink you the side of the land, or send a tempest against you? Then you would not find an agent for you. Or have you felt secure that he would return you there another time, and send a roaring of the wind upon you, and drown you because you disbelieved? Then you would not find for you a follower therewith against us. And we honoured the Banu Adam, and carried them in the land and the sea, and provided them from the good things, and preferred them to many of those we had created with preference. On a day we call all people with their guideline, then he who was given his book in his right hand, those read their book, and they are not wronged an integument. And he who was a blind man in this, he is a blind man in the hereafter, and more astray from a way. And indeed, they were almost tempting you from that which we inspired you with to fabricate against us other than it. And then they would have taken you as a friend. And had we not fixed you, you would almost have inclined to them in something a little. Then we would have made you taste double the life and double the death. Then you would not find for you a helper against us. And indeed, they had almost frightened you from the land to expel you from it. And then they would not stay after you except a little. Sunnah of him we sent before you of our messengers, and you did not find conversion for our sunnah. Perform the salat at the setting of the sun to the darkness of the night, and the Fajr Quran. The Fajr Quran was witnessed. And from the night do tahajjud therewith, a supererogation for you. Perhaps your Lord will raise you to a praised station. And say, Lord, cause me to enter an entrance of truth, and cause me to exit an exit of truth, and make for me a helping authority from you.